Welcome, delegates. Good afternoon. Standing here today, I am truly filled with pride and joy. Looking forward to the conference, I see a truly international community of young leaders gathered for a common purpose, which is discussion, diplomacy, and debate. This is more than an academic exercise, it is a call to action. I mean, and every single one of you has answered that call. When I was younger, always admired those who were brave enough to stand up for what was right. To me, they were the ones shaping the world. Voices of courage who dared to speak the truth even when it wasn't easy. And today, that is exactly the journey that you are beginning. You're stepping into that role, leaders willing to listen deeply, challenge respectfully, and collaborate with so much vision. This conference is not just about resolutions or speeches. It's truly about building the skills that will define you far beyond these four walls: empathy, resilience, leadership, and the ability to see possibility where others see only problems. Every time you raise your hand, every time you question, every time you choose dialogue over division, you are practicing the very art of global change. At the Global Youth Congress, we believe education is more than just knowledge. It is a power to shape futures, and in you, I see that power. I see tomorrow's diplomats, innovators, entrepreneurs, and change makers. I see the spark of possibility that will fuel solutions to our world's greatest challenges. So, over the next few days, I truly encourage you to lean into every single conversation, embrace perspectives different from your own, and don't be afraid to let your voice be heard because your words truly do matter. Your ideas matter, and together you can show the world that youth are not just the leaders of tomorrow, but they are truly the leaders of today. So let's make this eighth edition of the Global MUN a milestone in your journey. Let it be remembered as the moment you decided to step forward, to stand tall, and to lead with courage. So, delegates, welcome to the Global MUN Online 8th edition. The stage is yours, and please let's make this unforgettable. So, before we move forward, I would love to welcome the participants from all across the globe, representing a diverse and inspiring group of nations. This event brings together bright, ambitious minds from Mexico, Costa Rica, Guatemala, Honduras, and India, each carrying with them unique perspectives, rich cultural heritage, and a shared commitment to shaping a better future. The presence of these countries reflects the truly global nature of our gathering, where ideas, innovation, and leadership transcend borders to drive meaningful change. As we embark on this journey together, let us celebrate the power of collaboration and the exchange of knowledge that makes this experience so transformative. The vibrant energy from all around the world allows each participant to contribute to a dynamic and inspiring community. This is more than just an event. It is a space where future leaders connect, challenge ideas, and build solutions that will leave a lasting impact on our world. So before we move on, I only truly want to take a moment to recognize the incredible individuals without whom this edition of the Global MUN would not have been possible. I am talking about your General Secretariat team and the staff team. These remarkable leaders have dedicated countless hours behind the scenes, ensuring that every single aspect of this event runs seamlessly. So, in representation of the staff, let's hear from your Secretary General, Alay Cerda.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my honor as your Secretary General to welcome you to this year's Global Model United Nations Conference. Today, remember, you're not gathered merely as students or teenagers, but instead as representatives of nations who are entrusted with perspectives that reflect the complexities of our world. Over the next few days, this conference will challenge you to think critically, negotiate responsibly, and engage with issues that transcend borders, issues that demand cooperation, compromise, and courage. Remember, Model United Nations is more than just debate. It's an exercise in perspective. You will be asked to defend policies that may not be your own, to balance national interests with global responsibility, and to confront problems to which there are no simple solutions. In doing so, you will develop one of the most essential skills for leadership, the ability to listen as carefully as you speak. I encourage you to approach this conference with intellectual integrity and openness, challenge ideas thoughtfully, and negotiate with purpose, while representing your countries with professionalism. So take risks, raise your virtual hand, challenge ideas, be bold, but remain kind. Remember, the world may not be watching this room yet, but the skills you build here will shape the world outside of it. Now, I wish you all the best of luck during this Global Model United Nations Conference.
Thank you so much, Alais. And now it is my greatest honor to introduce you all to our three global committees. So, first, we turn to the United Nations General Assembly addressing the Israel and Palestine conflict, one of the most enduring and complex issues of our time. For decades, tensions between Israel and the state of Palestine have shaped regional stability and tested multilateral diplomacy. In 2025, the urgency remains clear, and in 2026, it's even bigger. Civilian protection, humanitarian access, ceasefire negotiations, and the viability of a two-state solution demands serious engagement. As delegates, you must balance sovereignty, security, and human rights while seeking realistic pathways towards peace. I would like to recognize your chair, Valentina Dávalos, and your co-chairs, Mateo Citi and Verónica Delgado Jimenez, for their dedication in preparing this critical committee. It is also my honor to introduce our second committee, which is the United Nations Commission on Science and Technology for Development, which addresses mitigating AI-generated disinformations and deepfakes. Artificial intelligence is transforming communications, as you all might know, but it is also challenging the truth itself. Deepfakes and AI-driven misinformation threaten elections, public trust, and global stability. The task before each delegate in this committee is clear: promote innovation while protecting transparency, accountability, and definitely human rights. So, delegates, you are shaping the global standards that will define trust in the digital age. And I would like to also thank your chair, Mason, and your co chairs, Sebastian and Axel, for their leadership in preparing this forward looking debate. And last but not least, we have the World Health Organization and the issue of disparities in global healthcare. Despite medical breakthroughs, access to essential healthcare remains deeply unequal. Millions are still lacking basic medical services, making inequity not only unjust but also dangerous for global stability. As delegates, you must explore practical solutions, strengthening systems, expanding access, and ensuring innovation reaches those who need it the most. My sincere recognition to your chair, Diego Guillot, and your co-chair, Matias Alpizar, for their commitment to this vital discussion. Now, I will also have the pleasure to introduce our founder and director, Mau Munoz, to talk a little bit more on the experiences that we have internationally. Welcome, Mau.
Thank you, Ali, so much. And thanks, everyone. Thanks to every single one of you out there who are just engaging into this online Model United Nations experience through the weekend. I know this is definitely an extracurricular, and I know how much you've worked until this point to really be able to push hard and deliver an outstanding performance through the weekend. At the Global Youth Congress through the years, we've been looking for opportunities to expand from the online world into live experiences. And one of those live experiences that has pretty much characterized us through the past couple of years is our New York Model United Nations experience. I'd just love to say kudos to all of you delegates who are debating currently at the Global MUN Online, who are heading down to the New York Model United Nations 2026 experience with us. I know the excitement's there. I know The work has been hard, and I'm certain that this conference will serve as the perfect training ground for what will meet us in New York. Of course, the group for this year has been outstanding, and we're so expectant of everything that we'll see from them in March. We have already opened registrations towards 2027, so if perhaps you're not heading with us this year, next year could definitely be an opportunity for you. And in order to make sure that we're always, you know, providing further access to this sort of experiences to those delegates who show a truly remarkable performance through our online conferences, we are granting, just like in our previous edition, a $300 scholarship to apply towards our live programs, being it our New York MUN program. If you're a more experienced delegate, even the Harvard MUN program could be out there, or even our other programs that we have both in the United States and in the United Kingdom. Any program that we have, you're able to choose from to use this scholarship towards. It covers a portion of it, and I will be graceful if every single one of you could just go into the link provided within your registration to read a little further how the scholarship policy works, so you're super clear on how this works. But all in all, our best delegate in each committee, that means there's going to be 3 people this time out of the entire conference that will be earning the $300 scholarship to support their MUN journey internationally. So once again, we're just happy that we're able to provide this opportunity for you all. Hope this shows as a token of our appreciation for all of that outstanding effort you guys have been putting out, and we just hope to see you real soon, both in conference here online, and hopefully someday be able to meet with you live through any of our programs, or just seeing the great things that you're achieving as a professional, even if it's not in one of our programs. So very happy to have you here, very happy to host you. I'm certain the staff is ready for every single one of you, and I'm also psyched to be able to go through the conference throughout the weekend, pop here and there, and say hello to everyone as we go. So once again, thank you so much for attending this conference. Please give it your all. We're trying here to give you as much as we can from our side, to make this not only an interesting conference, but also a valuable one for your development. But all in all, this all just comes down to you, to your performance, and how you want to play through the weekend. And just like we always say it, we want to make sure you play full out. So see you all in conference. Thank you so much, Ali.
Mau, before you go, I would like to ask you, what is one advice that you could give to our delegates?
Ooh, one key advice I'd say, and I'll just say again what I just said. Play full out. Definitely play full out. Give it your all. Don't hold back. Being at an online conference, I know it could be perhaps a little easier to run away from it if you're starting to get a little scared. But in my mind, it's really when you put yourself out there and you allow yourself to have this sort of experiences that the growth starts to come in. And if there's one thing that's uniting every single one of us here at this conference today, is the fact that we're looking to grow into powerful, great, caring, responsible leaders for our world. And if that's so, it all just starts by putting yourself out there, playing full out, doing your best. Because your best today, I'm certain, will not be your best tomorrow. But if you play it all today, you will let tomorrow be way better, way faster. So I'd say that's my main tip. Play full out. Do all you can. Make sure to always raise your hand. Put yourself out there, and I'm certain that great things will come for you.
Thank you so much. And thank you for presenting the experience of New York. Okay, now delegates, I would also like to introduce the small video that the General Secretariat for the United Nations always does regarding the delegates throughout all MUN experiences in the world. So now let's hear from the Secretary General for the United Nations, Antonio Guterres.
Dear friends, our world is in flux, power is shifting, Divisions are deepening, and our future is clouded by climate chaos and runaway technologies. But together we can turn crisis into opportunity. By taking part in a model United Nations simulation, you are learning what it takes to build a better world. It takes stamina, a command of the facts, and the courage to see other perspectives, always putting the needs of the most vulnerable first. Across the globe, young people like you are driving change through advocacy, organizing, and public service. Your energy and determination inspire me. Keep using your talents for good. At United Nations, we are committed to opening more doors for young people to shape the decisions that affect their lives. Yes, these are challenging times, but challenging times forge great leaders. I know some of those leaders are in this room today. Thank you for believing in the power of global cooperation. Together, we can build a world of dignity, justice, and peace for all.
Now, on my side, I would also like to, use the words of the Secretary General: use your talents for good. I recommend you all go full out. It's not about being perfect, but trying your best. Truly, I mean, I've been shocked by your commitment throughout these last 4 days. And I know that this preparation and this conference has been worked on for months or for weeks for some delegates. So please make sure that you do your best throughout the conference. You use the resources that are available for you guys to become better delegates. And at the end of the day, we are just one big group of kids who love academic challenges and love to have a better world in the future. So, and now, I mean, the last thing is just to declare the Global Model United Nations 8th edition officially in conference. And delegates, this is the moment that you have all been waiting for. Please proceed to your debate rooms. And I'll see you over the weekend. Have a great day.